Yeah, my eyes look a fire, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. They never look that cool, alright? Don't get misguided. There we go.
Oh my god!
Does the frame look good? Hey, Banana Brian chilling, bro. Do not mess with a kid. I get one comment about these AirPods, we're gonna have issues.
Bruh.
But yeah, I went to a peaceful protest, and it was an insane experience, and I want to walk y'all through it. I recorded it, and I mainly took photos. That's what I was really trying to be there for, is take photos, capture the moment, you feel me? You guys know what I'm talking about, the whole movement, Black Lives Matter. But after the recent death of George Floyd, of course, it's really been brought into light a lot more. I want to contribute to it as much as I can, because I mean, if you know, my whole career that I'm trying to build is, you know, based in black culture, you know? I saw a video from Jack Harlow, play it real quick.
If you're a white kid that likes to wear vintage clothing, listen to rap music, listen to my music, you have a responsibility. And I think all white people have a responsibility, but especially us. Especially the ones that are consuming black culture and, you know, there's a certain lifestyle we're living. And the right thing to do is not only love black culture, but love black people. And tonight's your chance to show what kind of person you are. Whether you're from the Highlands, St. Matthews, Prospect, wherever you're from. You know if you're in the crowd I'm talking about. You know? Now's your chance to prove it. Now's your chance to show what black people mean to you. So, downtown Louisville tonight, there's another peaceful protest. You should be there.
And also the video from like Logan Paul where he's like, it's not okay to not be racist. You gotta be anti-racist. You gotta put people in place. You gotta put people in check. You know, I'm surrounded by black culture. You know, I grew up on it, and so you know, this shit means a lot to me. I can never understand how it affects me directly. I can never, in a million years, understand how it could affect me. I just can't, but I can at least see perspective and do as much as I can to contribute to it. And that's what a lot of people on the same mindset with that. One thing I do want to say real quick is, hey, fighting ignorance with ignorance is not going to work out. Now I get it, there's plenty of ignorant, racist people online. And you know, a lot of the time they're doing it to get a rise out of people. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have saw me rant about it. And you know, I fought ignorance. I snapped right there. I snapped. It's kind of immature. It pissed me off to the core, honestly. Basically, what I'm saying is, if someone's being ignorant and they don't understand, they're a lost cause. I mean, you can try your best to switch their perspective, but after you do that and they're still in denial of it and they're still the way they are, let them be, alright? Let them rot out. Ignore them. They're not worth the attention. They're not worth the little bit of attention at all. But let me get, fuck, is that shit on my nose this whole time? Y'all should have told me. Y'all fuck for that. Y'all fuck for that. Let me get into the topic though. So, I don't live in a big city area. I do live in like an urban area, but I don't live in like a big city with shit tons of people, you know what I'm talking about? I live like between the two big cities around here. So I was not expecting many people, especially where I was at. I was not expecting many people. Shout out my Mimi. My Mimi and Granddad took me to, and they told me about it because they live in Keller and I live right by Keller, you feel me? They told me about it, and they're like, hey, would you be down? I was like, say less. So they took me to the protest. They were the ones that I was with, you know. I was thinking it through, like how I wanted to do it. Of course I wanted to document it. I was just trying to think on ways I wanted to do it. And I feel like if I did a video, it wouldn't really make too much sense. I mean, I'm making this video, of course, but I really wanted to prioritize on taking photos. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I did. Took photos throughout the thing. It was like a mile walk. Now this is when it gets crazy. So we pull up to the protest maybe like 30 minutes before it said it's supposed to start. And it's like this, like under a little like park shaded area where they got the benches and shit. It was over there. They had a shit ton of water, a shit ton of snacks. There was only a few people there at first. There wasn't many people. I would guess maybe around 25, 30 people when we got there, right? But they had a shit ton of water, shit ton of snacks, bro. People were going around. They had signs already made. It was amazing. Beautiful energy the whole time. That's one thing that I really liked, is beautiful energy. Nothing wrong the entire time. No weirdness, no people acting up, you know what I'm talking about? Nobody got hurt. It was perfect in my opinion. I feel like we got our voice out pretty well, you know? So there's like 30 people here, right? The guy who put it all together, he came around shaking everybody's hand. He said, hey, thank you for joining us. You know, we're making a change today. All love, all love. And so he went around, everyone shook their hands and shit, telling him that he appreciated us coming through, of course, you know? Time goes, literally short, people after people after people. me and my granddad, we were all thinking there's gonna be a very few amount of people there. We were thinking like, me personally, I was thinking like 50 to like 100. That was it, or maybe 200 max. You know what I'm talking about? People keep showing up and keep showing up, and the numbers just kept going up. More people kept coming in. More people kept coming in. It was way outside a little shaded area, you know. It went way past that. I read an article recently, and it said there was over 3,000 people there in this little town. You feel me? We finally get on with the march, and remember, my whole time documenting as I was like, I want to take photos and videos. All right. See an opportunity for a photo, pick up my camera on my chest, snap it. See opportunity for a video, or just want to record around, take it out of my pocket, take it, you feel me? And so that's what I did the whole time. That's my way I think I can contribute the most. I think I can contribute the most by documenting it the way I document things, you know, because y'all don't know me, I don't do shit the ordinary way. I always do shit a little different, you know. These are the ones that I came up with right now. Hopefully y'all like them. I'm probably gonna put them up on my Instagram later if y'all wanna check that out. Make some maple syrup if you're interested at all. This is my best way of explaining it for me, from my perspective. The whole time, like before, I was calm, very calm, like I was ready, like I was just waiting for it to go, and I was gonna get to shooting. You know what I'm talking about? Getting my mindset, my workflow. This is my best way of describing it. It felt very much like a boxing match to me. It felt so much like it. Calm right before the fight, calm, not nervous, but just like, all right, it's about to go down, let's get ready, you know what I'm talking about? And then right when we started going, bam, I was action. I left my fucking grandparents real quick, and I said, you know what I'm talking about? I was just ready, waiting for it to go, and I finally did it. You know what I'm talking about? And that's my best way of describing it. It felt exactly like a boxing match to me, which is really weird because there's no fighting, there's no action involved. It was just calm, not nervous, but like that calm nervous. You know what I'm talking about? I probably sound dumb. Yeah, so I went and did my thing. Grandparents, they went with the protest. They had their signs and stuff. And yeah, it was overall a great, amazing experience, and I'm so glad I got to be a part of it. Be a part of that movement, say I contributed. You know, I signed petitions. I've told now all my platforms now. This is the last platform I got to tell. I spread awareness. I try to open up people's minds. There's a couple people that I seen the thing, and then like I was like, hey, like they got like controversial, well, it is controversial, but like they can't really see it, so I try to like help open their perspective, and a couple people I did. So I can say I helped out a couple people personally too, you know. And that's just what we can do. We can spread awareness, keep going, keep fighting for equality. I saw this. It's not white versus black. It's not, you know, cops versus everyone, you know. It's simply everyone versus racist. And I also tell people this too. Probably gonna end the video on this note too. Racism will never end. It will never end. Okay, there's always gonna be people with some sort of hatred in their heart for whatever reason. That's how it always has been. It always will. It's unfortunate, but that's just how the world is, you know. You can't expect to completely eliminate it. But what we can do is, you know, decrease those numbers drastically. Think about it. You know, our grandparents, way more racist, way more ignorant, racist people, treating people worse because of the color of their skin. And over the time, over the protests, over people like, you know, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, you know, over the time, we've decreased that number. It's still an unhealthy number. It's still baffling that you get treated different because of the color of your skin, or you could possibly die because of the color of your skin, you know? And so I feel like we're still in that fight to keep decreasing it. There's way more decreasing we can do. Way more. No room to stop. No room to ever stop. I do believe my kids' future, less racist, less sexist people, less, you know, fucking homophobic people. It's just because like that's becoming a new norm, you know. Everyone is human. Humans are the only race, you feel me? Human race is the only race. And I truly do think change is happening. Change is happening as we speak. And people were talking about 2020 is the worst year because of this. 2020 is the worst year because of that, you know. 2020 is an innovative year. 2020, we've learned to come together. Alright, so I hate seeing 2020 is the worst year and it's only gonna get worse. 2020, everyone's learned something from it. Everyone's learned a big thing, and that we're all in this together. We're all in this together, good versus bad. Not just with that, but with coronavirus. We're all in this together, you know? And that's done my little ramble. That was my experience with the peaceful protests. So glad I got to be a part of it. If your city is having one at all, a peaceful protest, not a riot, a peaceful protest, I really recommend you attend it if you can. But yeah, that's gonna end my video. Hopefully you learned from this video. Maybe if you were a little, how do I say this, a little blind, I guess, to what's going on around you. Hopefully this can open up your eyes a little bit. Hopefully this can help you. I do want to say I appreciate every single one of you. I love y'all to the core. Y'all have a blessed day. Alright, I'll catch y'all in the next video, which probably won't be long from now because I'm back on my YouTube shit. I say that and then I go missing for a month. See y'all later. Alright.